Rise and shine, Mr. Not that I wish.
After G-Man's speech, you wake up on a train with two passengers. One confused about how you got on the train, and one complaining about relocation.
I never get used to it.
You arrive at your destination, and you get your picture taken by an alien-looking drone before walking onto a platform covered with alien posters, trash, and a large screen with an unknown man welcoming you to City 17. You continue walking before seeing a man being harassed by some strange authority figures to leave their belongings behind. Now that we got that fancy cinematic intro out of the way, what can you tell about this world from this scene alone? This is the basis of a game design technique coined in 2000 called environmental storytelling, the art of telling a story from the player's surroundings alone. The game you just saw is called Half-Life 2, and it's where I'll be getting examples of this technique for this video essay. What can you tell from this menu alone? Well, this looks like a European town with alien-looking technology, a small tower with a screen on it in the foreground, and a massive tower overlooking the city in the background. There are citizens wearing identical jumpsuits walking around, with apparent authority figures littering the streets. These elements meticulously placed around the environment, when done right, can make your brain understand something larger than those elements alone, a story. Let's break down the opening sequence we saw earlier, and piece together the story it tells.
I didn't see you get on.
Stop. This line gives the impression that we weren't on the train before. A subtle but expressive story detail.
No matter how many times I've been relocated, I never get used to it.
This civilian talks about relocation, and what seems to be a negative light. This implies that he's being forced to do this by something or someone. Maybe there's family situation, or, as we can infer from the menu, the same people patrolling the streets.
Well, end of the line.
Welcome to City.
This very alien-looking drone tells us a lot about the world we're in. It's obvious there's advanced technology here, but we don't know the origin of it just yet.
17. You have chosen or been chosen to relocate to one of our finest.
This man on the giant monitor is welcoming you to City 17. This alone reveals the setting of the rest of the game. He also uses the words, "You have chosen or been chosen." This subtle choice of words reinforces the idea that this is some alien dictatorship, and explains what the second civilian was saying on the train.
Remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors.
Here, the man says the Citadel was provided by our benefactors. At this point, we don't know what the Citadel is, but the word benefactors gives us a hint at what's going on here, implying some force is providing for humans.
I've been proud to call City 7.
Here we can see one of those alien posters clearly. It shows the man from the screen in a heroic-looking pose and alien characters, along with a logo that appears on the other posters quite frequently. From this, we can infer that this may be some kind of propaganda because of how the man is portrayed, reinforcing the dictatorship idea.
17 my home.
But this stuff,
And
it's all I have
whether
left.
you are here
Here we witness one of the authority figures from earlier forcing a civilian to leave behind all he has left. This further reinforces the idea of an authoritarian government, and shows that these authority figures have little to no concern for the well-being of these citizens.
to stay or passing
All right, I'm
through
moving,
on your
jeez.
way to.
So let's recap. We now know that we most likely didn't get on the train by normal means. The citizens in this world are frequently relocated against their will, and there's some authoritarian, possibly alien, government ruling a large set of cities, and they have little to no empathy for how they're treating the citizens that live in those cities. All of this information and story was gathered from only about a minute of gameplay, and that's the power of environmental storytelling. It didn't need anyone to explain what's going on. Nobody tells you that the world's been taken over by aliens, or that they're enslaving humanity, and you need to stop them! All of that is explained in an efficient and immersive way through only a minute of gameplay. So now you know what environmental storytelling is. Thank you so much for watching this video. I poured a lot of time into it, and I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, as it really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.